Good morning and welcome to day 24 of our celebration of Christ. We'll be reading Matthew 27 verses 11 through 14 and verses 27 through 31. And it reads, And Jesus stood before the governor, and the governor asked him, saying, Art thou the King of the Jews? And Jesus said unto him, Thou sayest. And when he was accused of the chief priests and elders, he answered nothing. Then said Pilate unto him, Hearest thou not how many things they witness against thee? And he answered him to never a word, insomuch that the governor marveled greatly. And verses 27 through 31. Then the soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the common hall and gathered unto him the whole band of soldiers. And they stripped him and put on him a scarlet robe. And when they had platted a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head, and a reed in his right hand. And they bowed the knee before him, and mocked him, saying, Hail, King of the Jews! And they spit upon him, and took the reed, and smote him on the head. And after that they had mocked him, they took the robe off from him, and put his own raiment on him, and led him away to crucify him. Hi everyone, I'm Carol and welcome to Uplifting Home. In this video, we're going to do steaks. We're going to share with you how my husband prefers to do steaks outside on the grill. So he's going to talk you through most of the video, but I'm going to start you out on how I prepare the steaks for the grill. Very simple, very easy. Steaks is one thing that has become a resource of rich nutrients for us, and the beliefs around steak and meat in general is changing, and we're kind of going back to our roots and healing a lot of people that way. So we want to be thankful for that. All right, so let me show you how I prepare the steaks for the grill. Really, really easy and simple and fast. To prepare our steaks, all I'm going to do is to open the packages. And what we want to do is give them at least 30 minutes to come up to room temperature. But I've got a plate here and some paper towels I'm going to lay on the plate. I open the packages up and blot them dry on top like that, and then I pepper. So we're going to put the pepper on, and then just pat it to make good contact. And then my husband's, all I do is just lay it pepper side down on the plate. Get to where you can see it here. Here we go. And blot the other side, pepper, press, and then move to mine. I'm going to flip it and dry the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and pepper. I don't like a thick steak. I like my steak to be done pretty much all the way through. So I take, this is close to a 2-inch, looks like about 1.5 inches. And so I just take a steak knife and cut it into 2 pieces. Now, I used to butterfly, but I didn't like that kind of odd piece of meat right in the middle. I like it better to be in two distinctive pieces. See, every time I try, see, that's butterflied, and it causes it to have kind of this lump of meat here I don't like. I may not be butterflying it correctly, but I just don't like that. And so I'll just go ahead and cut it completely into two pieces. Then I'll just pepper this freshly cut side here and place it on the pan as well, or on the plate as well. And the second half, pepper, press, and plate. And there it is. So now I'll let it just sit here on the island for about 30 minutes, and then my husband will take over and tell y'all about it.
Okay, we're getting ready to do the grill. We're going to cook out. We like to get the grill up to about 350. Then I'll lay the steaks on there. And the steaks we have chosen, this is a prime rib. It's got a lot of marbling in it. That's what makes the steak real tender. The marbling inside the steak, it actually melts when you're cooking it and makes it tender. This is a filet. I had it cut about 1.5 inches. She likes to butterfly or cut it in half. See the marbling in it? The more marbling you got in the steaks, the tender it will be because it will melt while it's cooking. Now I like to do mine at about 450, and what I'll do is when it gets to temperature, I'll put the steaks on and I'll let them cook. I don't turn it down. I'll let them cook. I'll put mine on first because it's thicker. Cook it for 3 minutes. Then I'll put hers on, and then we'll cook them both for 6 minutes. So waiting for the grill to warm up. Okay, now we're putting the steaks on the grill. We got one on now, and I'll cook it for 3 minutes. I like mine medium well. A little pink inside, but it'll cook slower than this one. So we'll cook it for 3 minutes, and then we will flip it, and then we'll put hers on, and then both cook for 6 minutes. And then after that, we'll turn them, cook hers for 3 minutes, and mine for 6 more minutes, because I like mine just a little pink, and it takes it longer to get that way. The reason why we choose prime is because of the marbling. You can get choice. It's a little cheaper, but the choice has less marbling in it. See the marbling on the steak on the prime? The marbling is less than the choice. And then you also can get one that don't have the marbling, and they're a little cheaper too, but they will be a little bit tougher when you cook them. Okay, now it's been 3 minutes. We're gonna put the filet on. Now what you want to do when you lay this on there, you want to hear it sizzle. Hear it just a little. Okay, we're gonna flip this and see the brown. That's been 3 minutes. And what we've done at high heat is seared the steak so no juices can get out. So I'm just gonna leave it on high. We're gonna sear these steaks for 6 minutes now and keep the juices in. Then we'll flip them and we'll go from there and see how much longer we need to get medium well with a little pink inside. Okay, it's been 6 minutes on around 450 degrees. When we turn these, you should see a golden sear on them. Look at that up there, how that's holding them juices in. That's what we want. See the brown got crust? Okay, we're gonna cook the fillets for about 3 minutes. That should be almost medium well. And then we're gonna cook the other one for 6 minutes. Okay, time to get the fillets off. Look at that golden brown. They're gonna be just about perfect. When you flip them, it'll be the same on the other side. And they're gonna be about a little pink on the inside. Okay, now this one we're gonna cook for about 3 more minutes. It's a little thicker. So this is the finished product on the filet mignon. Okay, it's time for the finished product on the prime rib. Look at this steak right here. Look how gorgeous that is. And 450 degrees all the way through. Good and seared. Let the steak rest now for about 5 minutes. It'll be ready to eat. And look how they're probably going to be just as soft. All right. That's the way you cook a steak. High heat. Okay.
Okay, we're first going to show you what it looks like. And we're going to start on this end. Oh my goodness, that cuts like butter. That is so tender. Now this is my husband's and he likes the flavor of this particular cut. So I'm going to let him have the taste. You just tell us, honey, what you're experiencing.
Very good. Very good.
Tender,
Yes.
flavorful,
Very tender and flavorful.
juicy.
Very juicy.
Okay, so I guess I'll take my bite here. And same, very tender. That's how moist it is. This is a thinner part. This is the thicker one. This one might look better. We'll do it. Yeah, and I like mine well done, and that's looks perfect to me. So you can just keep. You don't have to put the video on me. It's fine. Oh, that's good. Very tender. It would have to be for me to eat it. And I love the flavor of a filet mignon, but my husband loves the other cuts better for the flavor.
Now remember, when you get the steaks, to get prime, not choice, but get prime.
If it's in your budget, only if it's in your budget. So that's it. That's how we make our beautiful, tasty, tender, delicious, juicy, mouth-watering, smell so good steaks. Okay, so we've gotten quite good at this over the last few months, and we really enjoy it. So I hope you've enjoyed us sharing this steak video with you, and we'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Take care. Love you now. Bye.